Hello everyone, today we have made a streamline procurement platform VendorBridge for Odoo Hackathon. So here we can create an account, and after filling all the details, we can select a role for which we are creating accounts. So if when you click on vendor, it will ask for the additional requirements for your company name and GST number like that. So after creating account, when you click on sign in, you'll be log into that assigned role. So this is our currently we have logged in through the admin dashboard. So admin dashboard where you can see all the active required for quotation, pending approval, and purchase order this month. And here we can see the recent vendors and amount. And this is the PO and penny payment order received is generated. And on the dashboard we can see option like a new requirement for quotation, add a vendor, view invoices. When you click on add a vendor, you can simply add a vendor from the dashboard directly. So we can add a vendor here. Then so first of all, we have currently four roles: the admin, manager, and the procurement officer and the vendor. So procurement officer will generate a requirement for quotation. After that, it will go to the after that, manager will open the response for the vendors. Then it will go to the vendors, and vendors will submit the quotation. Manager will approve it. Then, after supplying the order from the manager, we we can generate a payment receipt. So now we will go to the procurement officer. So this is the manager dashboard. This is a procurement officer. So we will create a fresh requirement for quotation. So after creating a requirement for quotation, we'll add a title. For example, we want a quotation for IT hub and select the category for IT. So that companies with IT will be selected. Now we'll select the deadline. The deadline is selected. Now for IT we have select we will description, then add the product. Now for example we have to add MacBook as product, and we want a quantity of 10 quantity. And after that we will add an attachment for the requirement we want. For example, we have added this demo attachment. After that, we can see the companies with tagline IT are listed here. We can simply select on all IT companies, or we can select it manually. So after when you click on save to vendors, it will generate a personalized email to all the vendors. So all vendors can check that requirement for quotation is generated. So this all vendors will get a requirement for quotation email like this. For example, this vendor Sarthak Kumar has got a email from the Sarthak organizer for this requirement for quotation for item name, quantity, and number of units. So all vendors will get a requirement for quotation. So after getting requirement for quotation, this is our vendor dashboard. Currently we have two vendors. Next is our next IT solution, which is a IT solution vendor, and this is a FX office supply, which is a furniture solution. So after that, manager after the procurement officer generated, we can see pending verification. We can on this is the admin dashboard. This is the manager dashboard. This is the procurement officer dashboard. We can see the status is published. And click on view. Status is currently published. First created, then published. Then we have to open the response so that all vendors can see the response. So click on open response. So all vendors, these vendors can see the response. So next IT solution and Take Nova solution can see the response. These are currently invited. So we will click here. Next IT solution. Go to my requirement for quotation. We can see the response. This is generated. They can submit a quotation. Click on submit the quotation. They can submit a quotation. This is the quotation. MacBook will say we are selling the unit price for 5,000. Additionally, we can add the GST. By default, GST it is added 18%. It is calculated by default. And for 50,000, then we will select the delivery date. But so delivery date we can see it will take 40 days to deliver, and payment in term it will ask for 12,000 per. So that 50,000 plus 18% GST, which will be net total 59,000. Warranty terms, it will give 1 year warranty, and it will add any remarks and click on submit quotation. After clicking on submit quotation, it, it will go to the manager dashboard to check for the approval for the quotation. So this quotation is currently submitted. Now we'll go to the manager dashboard. This is the currently manager dashboard. It will go to requirement for quotation option. So response is currently open, it will view. So three vendors are given, two are invited, and only one vendor is has submitted it. So only one vendor is submitted, so it can select the vendor. So currently one vendor has submitted, so we can select this vendor, and currently response is open, it will go to vendor selected. So after some time we can see vendor is selected. Now vendor is selected. Now we'll go to the quotation option. It is accepted. Now after supplying the product from the vendor, we can approve the payment and it will go to purchase order. So we will approve it and we will see the vendor has given our the supply of product, and we will done the payment and generate a payment order. So we will add a remark and click on generate a payment order. So when you click go on payment purchase orders, you can get invoice. So payment order is generated. Click on generate invoice. So your invoice will be generated. So simply go to the invoice option and we say mark as paid. We have paid to that vendor and it has supplied the product as specified. And here we can generate a payment order receipt. So this is the personalized payment order receipt. We can simply send to that vendor also. So this is the personal payment order for Nexus IT solution of that amount. This is the GST and CGST calculated. The net total is 59,000. So we can click on email. So that vendor will also get an email confirmation for this. So now we are currently on that vendor. When we click on invoice, this is the vendor portal of Nexus IT solution. When we click on invoice, we can check the it is currently paid. And from admin dashboard we can monitor everything. So this is the admin dashboard. These are the current. We can add vendors. We can also do request for quotation without manual approval by the manager or anything. You can see the invoices, reports, and reports that how much it itself in which sector, and it can get the activity what happened recently. Last activity was invoice paid, invoice generated. Then we can also filter out by category that vendor was selected, quotation was submitted, how much approvals. So that's all about this video. Thanks for watching.